Everybody, welcome back. I'm Pep, you're watching The Sentinel. Today I'm doing the letter S in my A to Z series, and I've been looking forward to reviewing this. I haven't had it for very long, and I've had a few chances to wear it and test it, and it's really grown on me. It's a bottle that I happened to win in a contest on YouTube on Sebastian's channel, Smelling Great Fragrances, and it is from the January Scent project, and that is Selperniku. Now, straight off, I want to say that Selperniku is really like nothing else I have in my collection. It's Fragrantica classifies it as a floral, woody, musky, but I mean that is not anywhere near enough to get an idea of what this smells like. As just a start, and as always I'll run the notes across the screen here, but as a start, you've got notes and accords like butter and milk, and there's salt, there's immortelle, there is sandalwood, tobacco, and you look at this note breakdown and it is very difficult to just read that and imagine what this smells like, and I think that's part of the beauty of Selperniku, is that you can't really pigeonhole it as a type of fragrance. It's certainly, although it has notes that are derived from food stuff, which may make you think that it's a sweet gourmand. For starters, I don't find this sweet. There are elements of green, there are citrus elements, there are woody elements, then there are some gourmand elements, and it's just a lovely, enigmatic fragrance, and there's almost an ethereal quality about Selperniku that I really like. So what I'll do is I'll run through the development of the fragrance on my skin from opening into dry down, and I'll just talk about what my nose gets initially and to its base. So I'll just put a couple of sprays on this hand here. I've already sprayed on my other hand, and it's been there for maybe a couple of hours already. And see, from here I'm getting a really lovely tart, citrusy green accord, and it's amazing how different it smells the further it comes to your nose. It really intensifies, obviously, because you're getting it closer to your nose, but this is certainly a fragrance straight off that can smell different to the people smelling you if there's some distance away. And it goes without saying that this has very good projection initially, and the sillage is excellent as well. So I get green, citrus. There is definitely the lemon note stands out here, and what I think might be the petitgrain note in the opening, and that kind of dominates. And what then happens is you start off with this almost citrusy green opening that would be, that might make you think this could almost be a warm weather freshy citrus fragrance. Once the top notes start to burn off or die down, to me this is the most beautiful part of the development of this fragrance, and that is going into the heart notes. So you start to get a really lovely, almost apricot. I mean, there is apricot, but to me it's quite jammy as opposed to fresh apricot. But that might be because there there are things like a butter note there, and for me this is like a warm, almost melted butter. The immortelle is there as well. But what I get reminded of once this transitions into the heart is a lovely warm continental breakfast. So I'm talking about toasted fresh bread and butter, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and because of that opening, it's like having a lovely continental breakfast on a sunny balcony outdoors with the warmth of the sun hitting your face, and you're enjoying this comfort food. Again, I'm not talking about a sweet gourmand kind of experience, but more the experience of having that breakfast and being relaxed. And it always gives me this feeling of being outdoors in the sun. It's sunshine from the opening to the mids, to the transition to the mids, and I can't really articulate it better than that, other than when you spray this on, you feel like you've sprayed yourself in a bit of sunshine and comfort, and makes you feel at ease and relaxed. And I guess why I really like this fragrance is, apart from smelling different and smelling very nice, it's not just about the smell to me, it's about how this smell is making me feel when I wear it. And I love the thought of wearing this on a beautiful, sunny, warm spring day. It seems to me like a perfect casual daytime scent, although I never like categorizing fragrances like that, because I don't want anyone to think that they're restricted by when and where they should wear a fragrance. There is also something really sensual about this fragrance because of all those different elements. There's something you want to taste, there's obviously the smell, there's something you like to feel. You can visualize the warm sunlight when you're wearing this, and it is, as is often described by people who've worn this, such a comforting scent. And to get back to the fragrance itself, on the skin, Selperniku for me stays in the mid section of the fragrance for a very, very long time before it even starts to get into the base. Now, 2.5 hours later, I'm certainly past the bright tart citrus and the green and fruit. Even some of the apricot has mellowed here, and I do get this combination of creamy sandalwood and an almost green tobacco in the base. So it changes again, but still yet remains lovely, comfortable, warm, and like a second skin. And it almost represents the end of a wonderful, beautiful day that you've spent just being happy. And for that reason, for me, Selperniku is a really beautiful fragrance, and one that is going to stay in my collection. And I haven't had my nose on the other fragrances from January Scent Project. I know that they have Smolder Rose and Either Antler. In terms of the performance of this fragrance on my skin, this lasts a very long time, and I'm talking 10 plus hours. Never gets cloying. At no stage do you get tired of smelling it. It projects for, to me, I get whiffs of it throughout the duration, but it's not a constant thing where you can get sick of it. You get wafts of it here and there, and then as you move, the sillage around you, allows you to smell it again. So It's a beautiful fragrance. Probably for me, I think this would probably shine for me in spring and summer, but I wouldn't hesitate wearing it in the colder months, especially if you're somewhere indoors. But it's my sunshine and happiness in a bottle. That's January Scent Project's Selperniku. Thank you.